Hey Digital Trailblazers, this is Leah Ray from digitaltrailblazer.com, and today is all about YouTube monetization. Not just YouTube's requirements, because you can just Google that, right? But I'm gonna break down the numbers for you and how to get monetized faster. Plus, at the end of this video, I'm gonna give you a little behind the scenes look, a sneak peek at how much money we've actually made just over a year of being monetized with a small channel. So stick around. So YouTube runs off of content created by people like you, like myself, and they make money selling ads on the videos that you or I create. Now, the great thing about it is that YouTube splits that ad revenue with us. They split it 45-55. So YouTube keeps 45% of all advertising on your videos, and you get the remaining 55%. Thank you, YouTube. But before that can happen, your channel has to qualify to become monetized first. And YouTube has some very specific requirements that you need to meet for this to happen. So YouTube requirements will breeze through this: 1,000 subscribers, and there's no time limit on how long it takes you to get to that, and 4,000 watch hours of time in the past 12 months. So I gotta clarify this, because back when we first heard of the announcement they were making this change on the requirements for monetization, I went back and looked at our analytics. It was before we were monetized, but it was like, oh, we got that. Well, I was looking at watch time minutes, not hours. So make sure you're following your hours, because that's what matters. And all those hours have to be within a 12-month time span. Good news though is that live streaming does count, so you can really use that to your benefit to boost your numbers. Now, watch hours gained through private or unlisted or even deleted videos, or through ads, through TrueView ad campaigns, they do not count. So that means if you choose to delete a video on your account, that its watch time is actually gonna be subtracted from your total. Now, if the word TrueView campaign sounds crazy, it just means that you're running an ad to show your video on YouTube. It could be a search ad, it could be a related videos ad, or an in-stream ad. But basically, it just means that you can't buy your way into the YouTube Partner Program by paying for view time. Now, if something crazy happens to you after you become monetized and accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, thankfully, if you do end up dipping below the threshold, they're not actually going to take away your ability to monetize your videos. But, YouTube can, at their discretion, remove monetization from your channel if you're inactive. So if you're not uploading videos or community posts for 6 months or more. So stay active. Now, fast forward, you've met those thresholds, awesome. Then once you do that, there's just a little setup stuff that you have to do. You are going to have to set up a Google AdSense account. So you could do that beforehand if you want, or afterwards, but Google AdSense, you need that. And as part of the process for YouTube to monetize your channel, they're actually going to verify your banking information, which is just simply they transfer you a couple cents and then you verify how many cents they sent, just to make sure that you're good to go. Once that occurs, you're just waiting for a manual review by Google to make sure that you're being a good citizen of YouTube and following their community guidelines. So now that you know what you need to qualify for monetization, let's break down the actual numbers, starting with watch time, so you understand how to actually reach these requirements as fast as possible. All right, so let's pull up the calculator. You need 4,000 watch hours in 12 months, which is 4,000 times 60. So that's 240,000 minutes of watch time in a 12-month time frame. So let's break this down into some more manageable numbers. Let's say you're producing 10-minute videos with an average view duration of 35%. That just means each of your video views is worth 3.5 minutes of watch time. Now, if you create one video a week, that's 52 videos a year. And if you spread out 240,000 minutes of watch time between those 52 videos, that's 4,616 minutes of view time per video. And at 3.5 minutes of watch time per view, you would need about 1,319 views per video in order to reach your monetization goal. Now, if you're doing 2 videos a week, that's 104 videos per year, and only 660 views per video to reach the 4,000 hours of watch time. And maybe that still seems like a lot for a small channel, and maybe it kind of is, but there are ways to make it a lot more doable, which I will share with you just in a bit. Now, obviously, those are just rough numbers. It's not gonna ever work out perfect like that, but it gives you an idea of what you're looking at. You'll likely have fewer views to start with, and you can also rapidly just blow past that 660 views as well. It's just an estimate. Every channel is totally different. Now, feel free to play with the numbers a bit. For example, if you only get 330 views per video, then you need 208 videos, or 4 videos a week to qualify for monetization. Now for subscribers, there's really no time limit on that. So you don't have to get 1,000 subscribers in 1 year's time or anything like that. So 1,000, no matter how long it takes. Most people get 1,000 subscribers long before they reach the watch time requirements. So as long as you're on track to hit your watch time requirement, you'll likely have enough subscribers by the time that happens. So the question is, how do you meet these requirements faster? Well, the simple answer is that you need more watch time, and there's a few simple ways to do that. One is kind of a duh, but create more videos. Instead of producing 1 video a week, try making at least 2 videos if you can manage it. Depending on the type of videos that you create, you may even be able to do a video every day. And another way that you can increase watch time is to simply produce longer videos. So if you're getting an average view percentage of 30 to 40% on a video you've done, and you're creating typically 5-minute videos, you may want to test creating 8 to 10-minute videos and see what happens. If your average watch percentage stays the same, you'll be getting twice as much watch time from 1 single video. If your average percentage goes down and maybe just the minutes stay the same, then it's probably better just to stick with the shorter videos and produce more of them instead. And then the last tip for getting more watch time is to create videos that are meant to be watched in a series and really pushes from one video to the next. So if you create a series of videos that naturally people who like one video are going to want to watch the next, and you're telling them to watch the next, and you have it as an end screen, that's going to encourage people to kind of binge watch your content, giving you more watch time. Now, if you're sitting here thinking, that's great, but I need more views on my videos to make any of this happen, well, don't fret your pretty little head. After I give you the behind the scenes on how much we've made in just over a year with YouTube monetization, I'm going to point you to a video to watch next that really lays out how to maximize your views on your videos. Very specific, simple steps that you can take and implement today to get more views on your videos. And now for the big reveal. How much money did we make from YouTube monetization after just about 1 year's time? Well, here are our analytics on our channel. Now, we first became monetized mid-November of 2018, so just over a year ago, maybe 15 months-ish. But we started off really, really slow. We only monetized a handful of videos and only monetized for a couple of ads. It was very slow, and we gradually opened it up after that. So obviously this number could have been bigger if we had just opened it wide up right from the gate. But on this chart, you can see our estimated revenue, and I have it set up to lifetime, so like for the entire life of our channel. So about 15 months ago, and we've made around $5,200. And honestly, that's not a small chunk of change for a very small YouTube channel at this point. Now, if you want to learn some super simple ways to get more views on your videos, check out this video next. Upper right corner of your screen, top of the description. Watch that one next. I'll see you soon. Bye.